Hi, welcome to Made with Love by Daisy. This video is part of the Amigurumi series for this Elf on a Shelf. You can find the entire pattern here. In this part, we will be making the body. So at the end of part 1, we had 2 arms and 2 legs. So one leg is fastened off and the other leg is not fastened off. So I'm going to set these 2 arms aside. We will use them later. So let's start with the second leg, the one that is still attached to the yarn. This pattern is available for free on my channel. If you like this pattern, do consider purchasing the PDF pattern from my Ravelry store. It will help me make more free patterns. We will now join the 2 legs and continue working with the body. I'm going to make a chain 5, 3, 4 and 5. Join this to the first leg by making a single crochet in any one of the stitches. You need to know that what we are working now will be the back of the elf. So I'm making sure that this slip stitch is at the back. I'm just going to insert a marker here so that when we're making the next row, I will know which one the first single crochet of this row is. So here's the first single crochet and I've placed a marker into that stitch. Go ahead and make 10 single crochet in leg 1. So we're just making 1 single crochet in each single crochet. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now before I finish the 10th stitch, I'm gonna bring that marker over here so that I will also be marking the last single crochet of this row. So we've just made 10 single crochet in leg 1. So this marks the first stitch of leg 1 and this marks the last stitch of leg 1. Next we'll be making single crochet into each of the 5 chains that we've made between the 2 legs. One, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next we will be making 10 single crochet into leg 2. So before we start the first single crochet, I'll be placing a marker again. So this was the last single crochet worked in this leg. So start working from the next stitch. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 and 9, and just like I did with the previous leg, I'm going to bring this marker this side so that it will also mark the last stitch of this row in this leg. Here we go. Now we will finish this round by making 5 single crochet along the opposite edge of the chain 5. One, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right. So at the end of this row, this is row 1 of the body. Let me get my row counter to make things easier to follow. So here is row 1. So in row 1 we made 10 single crochet in one leg, 10 single crochet in another leg, and 10 single crochet on this chain 5. So 5 on that side and 5 on this side. So you should have a total of 30 single crochet. So before moving on to row 2, I will be placing another marker. So this will be the actual marker that I'm going to use for the rest of this body. So now you'll probably know why I placed markers in the first and last stitch of this leg, because of the way the stitches line up. It's very easy to miss that first single crochet if you haven't placed a marker into it. So just go into the same place where that marker is coming out and make 10 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and if you've been counting correctly, so the 10th stitch will be the stitch that is marked here, which is the last stitch in this row, in this leg, sorry, not this row. So this was the 10th stitch of leg 1. Now I do not have need for this marker anymore, so I'm removing it. The next 5 single crochet are between the two legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And just like with the previous leg, I have my first and last stitches marked here, which makes it easy for me to identify it. So just make 1 stitch in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you should be left with the stitch that has the marker in it, which is the 10th stitch of leg 2, sorry. I can remove this marker as I don't need it anymore, and you should be left with 5 more single crochet which were made in that chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next 5 rows are going to be even rows, so I will be going off camera. I'll finish it and then come back. I finished 6 even rows, so I have a total of 7 rows in my body. If you are enjoying this video, hit that like button, do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget that little notification bell so that you do not miss any new content. At this point, we're gonna insert the wires. Inserting the wires is optional. You will need 2 pieces of wire, one that is 12 inches for the arms and 25 inches for the legs and the body. I will be cutting both right now. The smaller one is for the arms. I'm going to set this aside as I don't need it immediately. Take the wire that is 25 inches long. I'm going to bend about 1 inch in each tip. And repeat that on the other end. You will get a cleaner bend if you just use the flat nose pliers instead of bending it with your hands. Fold this in half. Let me remove my hook so that it's easier. Insert each end into one of the legs. Don't push it in too much, because if you push it in too much, it can poke through the bottom of the leg. So you should be able to feel it here. So just stop when you have about ½ centimeter gap left here. Now you can insert the other leg. And this is also done. Gonna twist the wire over here. Like this. The reason for twisting the wire here is it will ensure the wire doesn't poke out. So even after you finish the elf, it will not accidentally keep moving down. So in this particular pattern, while making the body, when I say decrease row, it means make one decrease on either side of the body. Just hold it down in half and make one decrease on each side of the body. So next row is row number 8, which is going to be a decrease row. So first fold this in half. So I want to make the decrease over these 2 stitches. So make even rows till you come here. Now I've reached the side. I'm going to make one invisible decrease. So to complete this row, I'm just going to make even rows all the way here and make one decrease in this side. So one on the right side and one on the left side. For the next 9 rows, work in this way. One decrease row followed by 2 even rows. So decrease, even, even. So these 3 rows, you're going to make it a total of 3 times. I'm going to go off camera, finish these 9 rows. I've completed the next 9 rows. So that was row number 16. By now your body should start looking like this. For the next 7 rows, we will work like this. Make one decrease row followed by one even row. So alternate decrease, even, decrease, even. We're at row number 16 right now. So if you make 7 more rows, you will be at row number 23. I finished up to row 23 now. At the end of row 23, it should look like this. Row 24 is an even row, but in this row we will be joining the arms. So before that we need to get the wire ready. So just as we did for the legs, grab the arm, bend over about 1 inch on each tip. So I should have something that looks like this. Let's get our 2 arms. Insert the wire into each arm like this. And just bend it a little bit so that you know where the center point is. I'm gonna take my round nose pliers and make a loop like this. I'm going to insert the top of this wire into this loop and slide it down. So I have something that looks like this. I'm going to bend his legs forward so that it's easy for me to film the next step. In case you feel like the gap between the 2 arms is too long, just bring this bend the wire so that you're bringing the arms over on the opposite sides. So what we're basically doing is we are bending the wire so that the distance between the arms is reduced. I think this is good enough. I'm happy with this distance. We know that in each arm we have 6 single crochet. So what I will be doing is I will press it down together so that they line up 3 at the back and 3 in the front. Now I will be joining them to the body using 3 single crochet. So I will insert my hook into the front, into the back, and then into the body. So 2 single crochet in the arm and 1 single crochet in the body. If you want to, you can mark the 2 sides, but I don't find that necessary. So I'm going to make 1 single crochet and the second one. So over the next 3 single crochet I'll be attaching the arms. Now before you attach the arms, you want to rotate the arms and make sure that this joint is not visible in front. This is the row where we made the color change. So here's the last stitch worked with white and here's the first stitch worked with red. So just turn it around, twist it around so that that color change is not visible from the front. So I'm going to insert my hook first into the front of the arm and then the back of the arm, and then I will insert it into the next stitch in the body. Make 1 single crochet, and then do the same. So insert your hook into the front of the arm and then into the back of the arm, and then go into the next stitch in the body. And make 1 single crochet, I'm running short of yarn here, so I'm going to attach my new yarn. I'm just going to make a little knot. Insert your hook into the last 2 stitches in the arm, and then go into the next stitch in the body. And then make 1 single crochet. Let's get all those tails inside so that they are out of the way. And I'm going to work my way across till I reach the opposite side. I will be attaching the next arm over these 3 stitches. So just as we did for the first arm, I'm first gonna twist my arm around so that this color change is at the back. So first insert into the front of the arm and then into the back of the arm, and then into the next stitch in the body and make 1 single crochet. And then into the front and the back of the arm, and then go into the next stitch in the body and make 1 single crochet, and you should be left with 2 single crochet in the arm. So go into the front and the back of the arm and then into the next single crochet in the body and make 1 single crochet. So just work your way across. So that is the end of row 24. Row 25 and row 26 are both decrease rows. So we'll just be making 1 decrease on each side. So I'm going to go off camera, finish those 2 rows and come back and meet you. I'm almost at the end of row 26.